It should be good now. Hit the live button. All right. So we are live, people. Let me just post that we're live now on my post on you and the tubes. All right, let me just make sure everything is here. Why is Discord Engine's not doing anything? Multiverse Essence Elements Rewards. Really? Is this a real thing? This year's Multiverse Quest is stacked. Which loot has everyone's attention? What is this? I need mythic artifacts. Same here. Let's see, what is this about? We have Engine Multiverse Quest Essence. I never saw this. I might talk about it in my video this week. Let's see. Multiverse is built to connect worlds, your items. Hold on, let me just make sure everything is plain. I'm live. Alright, so I'll make sure everything is working even on Kick. Alright. Okay, there's that. Okay, Kick's working. Everything's working. Good. Alright, chat. Okay, cool. Let's go to the game. Let me put this up there. On Twitch. Oh, you're supposed to put... Dang it. I was supposed to put Lost Relics in the title for YouTube. Alright, it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, I want to read this. What's going on with this? So the next Multiverse chapter of Essence of Elements, February 3rd, 2026. The Multiverse opens its next chapter, Essence of Elements, is a year-long quest inspired by fire, water, wind, and earth, built for players ready to explore more and experience multiverse at scale. Okay, these are the times. What is it for you? Engine infused elemental blobs, new multiverse items, ultra rare elements, themed Degen NFTs waiting at the peak. This is where ambition turns into rewards. How to get started. Jumping into multiverse is easy. At the start of each season, players can claim their essence through the upcoming multiverse dashboard on NFT.io. Scan the code, connect your gaming wallet, and you're in. From there, it's all about play. As you explore games across multiverse as your essence grows, every game shows you how to earn essence in ways that fits its world. Play one game deeply, play many games abroad. Either path builds essence. Each season brings unique activities designed to keep the experience compelling and rewarding. The multiverse dashboard will also let you track your progress, discover new ways to gain essence and plan your next move. No setup, no friction, just play. Yo, what's going on, Baphomet? What's going on, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, man. I'm here reading about this article for the Engine event that's supposedly happened in February, apparently. Let's see. Multiverse Quest rewards, Essence of the Element rewards, participation with collectible digital items that grow alongside your journey. This chapter introduces a layered reward structure designed to reflect how far you push across the multiverse. We got these blobs here. Every season introduces a new elemental blob NFT. Okay. As your essence grows, so does your blob. Engage deeper across games and your blob evolves into more powerful forms, including epic and legendary variants. These blobs are engine infused with 50,000 Eng allocated per season across all blobs rewards. Engine event means engine crash at the end. I mean, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. I really wouldn't be surprised if that does happen. I wouldn't be surprised if that does happen, though. if engine finally crashes fully this time. End of draw season draws. At the end of each session, all players who earned essence participate in draw. In a draw, your total essence is influences your chances. The more you play, the stronger your chances. Per season, roughly 5% of players will be selected to receive a seasonal multiverse item with at least 150 awarded and up to 1,000 based on the final number of multiverse travelers. One lucky player will also receive an ultra rare element theme degen with a stacking pool of capacity of 1 million. Huh. Yes, every grind to grow your essence will matter. Multiverse draws schedule follows. Okay, those are the dates of the drawings. Okay, so we are there, boys. We are there. We made it to Lost Relics, man. So Lost Relics is definitely going to be participating in this event again. So you know what that means? That means more content for me to engage in, to actually, you know, to broadcast this whole engine event, which is going to be crazy to try to do all over again. I'll do my best because it goes up to December 21st. That's crazy, dude. I see. Each offers unique gameplay while contributing to share a shared progression system. New games may join future seasons, but additions won't interrupt on ongoing quests. Essence of the Elemental invites you to explore more games, play more often, and see your progress reflect in rewards that matter. May all gamers be in their best element to win. Terrible pun, but sure. Can I win a new multiverse item and a degen at the same time? Yes. Can I play using multiple addresses, eventually combine essence? No. Essence from multiple addresses cannot be counted combined. Can I sell my earned essence? No. Essence is non-transferable. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely talk about this on my weekly load this week, if anything, just to like cover this, because this is crazy. I really thought they were done with this. Like, I thought engine was completely done. I thought they were gonna be like, well, that's it, guys, 1 year and we're done. But I guess they're not out of the running. I thought they were done, to be honest. But this was posted since December 19th. That's crazy. I wonder what your guys' thoughts about this is. I'll probably ask it again in the video as well. Let me get my... Wait, do I have to... Oh, I have to do that actually. Hold on. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing some aisles. What you guys think about that whole engine event thing, which is going to be interesting for me to cover. I was supposed to teleport. All I could just say is I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised in this engine event. And I'm very excited to see what we're gonna get out of it, which is gonna be very interesting to see. I'm probably gonna definitely be participating. I may try a little bit harder than I did before, when I would just kind of like not care about what's available. But to play multiple games, I barely have time to even just play Lost Relics, honestly. So I think I'll just be sticking to LR as I usually do, honestly. I'm more of a man of habit. It's hard for me to change my habits, to change my ways, honestly. But yeah. So besides that, what are you guys doing right now? You guys are doing maps? You guys are doing runs? Doing your usual? Those days, I guess. 51 seconds, not bad. It's my personal best. Trying to see if I can get below a minute. Like below like 45 seconds. The RNG of these nodes is very annoying. Sometimes they'll spawn in certain areas you like, and then there are certain areas you're just like, oh my god, why are you spawning there, you know? Pretty sure you guys go through that as well all the time, where you see like the nodes, they're like spawn in certain areas. And then the worst part that has happened to me too is where like the nodes will just like drop it in areas you can barely pick it up. It's very frustrating when that happens. $55, not too bad. Oh, I forgot to turn on the tracker. I always forget to turn on the darn tracker. Put the tracker right of here. Okay. Aisles. Yeah, it's not gonna track. It's only gonna count the 2 I just did. But that's not too bad. Thank God for Caporaras, man. The tracker has been very helpful. One of the best things that came out of LR is that tracker, man. Tracker is very helpful, man. I love it. I love it. Love it. Man, RNG today has been... I have not gotten anything good from these nodes. What's going on, man? Someone must have turned off the RNG. Like they always do. I guess I have to get higher than 70% for my tools. I'm only at 79%, so I think maybe when I'm above 80, that's when I get more better, supposedly better runs in terms of gathering, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Ooh, 47 seconds. That is crazy. That is crazy fast. We take that. 47 seconds. How many more do I have to do these? I have 7 more. 7 more, I guess, just do my typical kills and See what we have after that. $47 again. Oh snap. Erdy, what's going on, brother? Oof. Oh, that's huge. How so? Uh-oh. I'm not sure if Baphomet's in the chat, but we got our man Herdy in the chat. Oh man. That's huge, man. That's huge. Happy New Year to you, Herdy. I don't think I've said that to you yet, but if I have already, then I'll say it again. Happy New Year to you and your family. What's going on, man? How's it going for you? I'm good, thanks. Good to hear. As you can tell, my title, it's when. So, I don't know if you want to wait or, you know, let us know if there's any huge news that's coming to LR. Like, how the progress is for the part 3 of the shakeup is going, or, you know, if there's anything else you want to share or you just want to chill out. Thanks. All the good luck to you and your fam as well. Thank you, Herdy. When Melee Swift Mark ring? Oof. First question already. I still would like a Swift Mark for my arc, for my magic and bow. I need a Swift Mark. Someone can give me one of those. Not give it to me, but you know, I'll buy it at a fair price. Reasonable, I should say. We took a lovely Christmas break. Now we're working on hard on part 3 or 3.1. Currently testing the unlimited XP system and the perks and actively working on the new skills, which is obviously a huge chunk of work. So part 3 2027, I hope not. I mean, we'll take a lot of work. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take. That's very, it depends on how it works out, you know. Maybe by next week. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm pretty sure if it's a lot of work, then I mean, like, maybe March or February, maybe end of February, maybe. I feel like, oh, I think I know when you're gonna drop it. Is it after Conqueron? Like, realistically, do you think you can have it done by after Conqueron? No, the aim is before the next expedition. Then we have to work our asses off to create a new colossi. Then full steam ahead again. That... Right. That's why I figured most likely it's... So if it's... Let me exit the game. Hold on. Let me see the expedition. How much time we have left? We have... Yeah, 6 weeks and 2 days. So it's not January, not February. So I was right about March, like end of February, maybe March. That's a possibility. That's a possible realistic date, I think, when we're gonna get a new update, I think. Could you not just change the mechanic on an old colossi to help reduce the load? Haha. No, before the new expedition. So, oh, before the new expedition. So within 6 weeks. Okay. So yeah, about February. We'll say like middle February, end of February. Hello, the great hero. I mean, hey, Ansua, you're also great as well. Thank you for shouting me out there. Appreciate it. Because we've got our boy Hurdy giving us some cool info about the next update. But don't know if we can manage though. We'll do our best. Well, that's what I'm saying, you know, like in 6 weeks, I understand like that may not be feasible. Like it may not be feasible or realistic to consistently churn out content like every 17 weeks all the time. Let's see. Sometimes yes, but you have to keep in mind that you can, for example, come up with lovely mechanics, but then the video effects of the model doesn't support it, so it's a bit of juggling anyways. Okay. Yeah, it would. Yeah, because it's a lot. I can imagine they have to juggle like a lot of stuff together. Yeah, if you guys have questions, by all means ask Hurdy right now, because we know he's a very busy man and I didn't ask him to come, and I appreciate him stopping by and just saying hi to me today. I appreciate it. You know, he's dropping some knowledge. But yeah, obviously it's like, I'm just trying to think like if there's any questions I have in mind for him right now. As I'm taking my time thinking of a question, you guys can definitely ask him as many questions you like. You know, reasonable. Obviously, you know, he's doing his best to respond. Okay, last one for Isles. I'm gonna do my regular adventures and get this party started and killing all these mobs. Just had to do a little promotion there for the stream because, you know, of course I told people to be respectful. If anyone wants to, you know, drop in in-game chat. Okay, we're done with aisles. Let me go here. Matt says, or you could just have Colossi on rotation. Would be crazy if all three on the portal it randomly chooses one to face. I mean, that would be a roulette kind of thing. I mean that would be interesting if like that could be like a game mode where like when they've made enough Colossi, right? And maybe you could just put random, like a portal that just says random. You could pick random as an option, or you could pick whichever one you want to fight. That would be funny. That would be funny. Yeah, definitely Twitch. But yeah. It's Fade, man. Are we ever gonna be able to gather mythic or trans frags? I don't think so. I mean, I'll let him answer, but my opinion is I don't think so, because like then what incentive would people have? Well, I'm gonna stop talking. He just straight up said nope. Instantly shot that down. All right, I'm just gonna shut up and let the man handle himself. He can handle himself. Got you. I'm just gonna be here grinding. You guys keep chit-chatting. I'm just gonna narrate, give my commentary. Hey, yo, old Hex, going on, man? Glad you could stop by. Mr. Purdy just stopped on, came on just a few minutes ago, so he's still here. Like I said, you can ask him questions, just be respectful. That's all I just ask. Baby, don't hurt me. Oh my gosh. This is something we can do later on. We were ready to discuss internally, like an expedition where you can just choose a battle your favorite Colossi. Nice. I could just fight Valor all the time. Oh man. Or Mr. Molasses. I'll be honest, I'd rather fight Valora. Or what's Molasses? I don't know about Molasses. Molasses was a big guy, man. Just pimp smack. Get out of here with that crap. Let me just read up on what was asked first. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead, OX. Yeah. The leather demons to my right. I got you. Is to the right or to the left? Hey man, these enemies. Come on, be ready. OMG. Oi. I guess I got so caught up in the chat that I completely forgot where the heck the enemy is. Where are you, man? OMG. These enemy spawns. So annoying. Pick up the bone then. Oh, I like killed so much of my energy. Fight. Is there a possibility of moving the circle map to the side and making it a square? That's a good question, actually. I would definitely love that. Moving the map to be a circle instead of a square, or square into the to the right or left side. Okay, question for Herdic. So could you explain what you mean by unlimited XP? Like that's just for character XP? Invis mobs again. Yeah, those mob spawns, it's Fade Man, it's such a pain in the ass. I'm just like dead ass like, yo, can you not? Can you just die? But at the same time, it's kind of my fault going too fast, you know. So it's kind of like forces you to kind of like go, but not go too far ahead. So that's probably my fault at the same time. But there's nothing you could do about those things. I think like balance that correctly. I think. So yeah, everything is possible for emats. For everything. What? For everything. Everything is possible, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will happen though. You know, and it won't happen in the way that we envision it too. So that's, I'm not sure. Maybe I should probably read what Emats was saying. I'm still like, let me see what he said. Emats said windmill it. Oh, so it's possible. Okay. So we'll just say it's probably sometime in the future it's probably possible to get that. It's useful that it could happen. But so basically he's giving you hope. So so it's like that scene from Dumb and Dumber saying, so there's a chance. That meme, so there's a chance. Pretty much there's a chance. Okay, well that's good to know that there's a chance that could an artifact will be able to do that, which would be pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? He died, dude. I'm full. If the XP requirement changes for the preceding ascension after the first one, would the player pass those levels, XP will be adjusted? That is an interesting question. I was asked by Capoeira. Shout out to you, Capoeira. That is indeed a very interesting question. That's why I asked for frags to gather if there's going to be unlimited XP, but nope. Yeah, because the thing is, then if you, let's say you remove the frags, right? And make them gatherable, right? It's like, then they need to think of another resource or item that they're gonna have to put for the expedition that's valuable, because again, you know, let's be honest here, you know, the expedition is one way the devs are able to make some money, you know? That's just how it is, you know? Whether we like to think of it or not, that's just kind of how it is, which, you know, they have to make money somehow. Maybe they could put something else instead if you don't wanna, if you want the frags to appear in the gathering, but you know that XP gathering is going to be like minuscule, you know, like the drop rate for that's going to be very minuscule, and like, you know what they would probably do, they would try to probably put that in the arcane oh, thank you. Thank you for the RNG, guys. We'll take that arcane frag for sure. No, I was gonna say if they take them out of the expedition, they'll probably put it to the arcane scroll, which that in itself takes forever to get. You know, like I barely got any of those arcane scrolls. So that's what they'll probably do most likely. And then, you know, you'll get the same situation where you'll hardly ever see them anyway. So I'd rather it be a guaranteed thing that I'll get it versus I might get it, if that's what you guys are thinking about. But that's just my opinion. This is all false, so party could be like, nope, we're changing it now. I'm like, no. That's what I'm thinking. That's just my opinion though. Ooh, really Herdy. I like that. I saw the corner of my eye what you just said about different conditions and rules for certain game modes. We are changing plenty of rules, different experience needed, different level cap, different XP, adventures and everything. Okay. I'm down with that. I'm about to ascend in a few levels in the next level or two, so I'm about to ascend. Well, probably ascend by next week, probably for me, most likely. So that's why when you said there's gonna be about 6 weeks or so before the next update comes, so I'm like, yeah, I got plenty of time to ascend, so I'm good. Y'all could take as much time as y'all want. I definitely want to at least ascend before you got the next update coming out. Also, why not scale up the nature's gift drop? Like you drop in every one dungeon. In my eyes, they don't seem to balance. Maybe there's a reason. That's what Ohex said. Accounts for sale. Taking offers. No. That's against the rules, unfortunately, Bahamut. You can't sell accounts, unfortunately. It'd be nice, but obviously, you know, I don't think the devs are like ever gonna do that, so I'm pretty sure it's a troll. Let's see. Let me get these guys killed and I'm gonna move on. This chat is going cray right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the exact change will be, but some players, for example, are already at 480. If the system XP gets revamped, max becomes 70. Will those XP adjusted? That's a good question there, Capoeira. I think it's because you can double them while gathering. Remove the heart of the well, not my account, but my items and weapons. I guess you got the Emporium for that there, Baphomet, but I'm not sure what you mean exactly. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it would make sense that, like, yeah, because there's a chance you can double drop the nature's gift. So yeah, I would understand that's probably a thing too. Remove Heart of the Horde. I mean, no, what they should do, they should adjust Heart of the Horde. Instead of just random enemies appear, just make a guardian appear. That's it. And it's random. You could have like double nether demon. This way it'll help speed up your quest to kill guardians. I mean, that would be a simple adjustment in my opinion. That's just me though. But if not, then, you know, y'all entitled to do what y'all want to do after that. Or you guys just don't want Heart of the Horde at all, then by all means, fine. Because again, another guardian would be nice to kill in my adventures. That'd be nice. Because we do gotta kill a whole bunch of guardians, so. I'm just messing. I know you are. I know you're just messing. It's all good. There will actually be an event 100% every adventure. No! Fish. What was up with the fish there, Bat? What the heck? A few ones, like the hidden hero just said, a chance to spawn an extra guardian, etc. Please, not the goblin. No, no goblin, please. No, no, no. I'm done with goblins. No, they don't drop enough gold. Sheesh, man. I don't want no goblins. Just give me a guardian. I'll take a guard any day because that will give you another chance to just make your quest much faster. Because, dude, I'm only like level. How far am I? Hold on. How far am I from completing mine? I got 800. I'm at 870. I'm still level 5. I'm pretty sure some people are already like close to level 10. You know, I respect y'all, but still, you guys are fiends, man. Some of y'all be fiending, man. Ayo, Popsy! Hide and seek with Cerelia? Oh no, we ain't doing that, girl. No, no, no. She needs a complete makeover. She better look hot. That's one. She better look hot. That's one. 2, she better not run away from us, please. And 3, it's like, obviously she's gonna get a complete like makeover. I don't think she's gonna be, she's gonna get like the Grodd treatment where she's gonna be all different, you know. She's gonna look different and she's gonna, you know, play different, you know. I'm pretty sure they have to adjust her completely. Also, what they did with the Warden, they had to redo the Warden completely, so that's what I imagine for Cerelia. The Leather Demon. I shot him in his ankle. Nice. So we take another arcane fragment, baby. We take that from the end chest. We'll take that. Let's see. Good job. I want to get rid of this. So all XP. So okay. So Herdy said all excess XP will be transferred to the new system. So players will be with maxed out 480 will get a nice head start in the new system. Oh crap! I better start spamming some Frostfall Sieges and I gotta get my XP up. Shoot. So Herdy says at Ohex, you can do enchanted isles for the gifts, but for those that refuse to gather, it's still nice to use a few of those to buy some resources for a container every now and then. We won't scale it up. Okay. Actually, you get more in low tiers, so it's more like scaling down. Okay. Is Frenzy a player buff or a monster negative status effect? That's a great question there, Capoeira. Very great question. Oops, I keep doing that. Yeah, that was just one set. Yeah, it was just one set. I gotta keep going. These are some great questions you guys are asking. It's a player buff. Okay. What's a player buff? That's good to know. It's a player buff. F, that's OP. Any chance it gets added to shard? No, my man. I don't think so, Capoeira. I don't think so, brother. That's why, you know, they gotta make well, I don't know. Anything's possible according to Hurdy, so I don't know, maybe if he decides to do that, but I don't know. I think first maybe let them test out the weapons first to see how powerful it is, because they might get adjusted later. But yeah, that's what I think. I don't think it's gonna ever be a shard. Yeah, I don't think so too. Ooh, what? He said later on. That's why I figure. Okay, because I think they need to test how it is first, what people can do with it first. You know, because if it's really, really good, they're gonna like, all right, we're gonna nerf this. We gotta nerf this and that. No, that's a great question, Capoeira. You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure these questions are very accurate. Well, there'll be more effects added to shards later on, like damage to guardians. Oh, I like that. Damage to guardians. Damage to colossi, frenzy, and more. Ooh. I like that. I like the sound of that there, Hurdy. So then technically you can get like 10% more guardian damage than with a prime force shard. That's a transcendent then. And then 10% chance for frenzy and all that jazz. Come on, Halo. Ow. Nada. Hopefully frenzy won't be needed with it being T7T reward. I don't think so either, to be honest. I think it's going to be a crazy buff, but I don't think it's going to be like a requirement at all. I agree with you on that one there, Matt. No, 10% to guardian wouldn't make sense since 10% base damage would apply the same, but also to monsters. Oh, okay. When glass cannon weapon effect. When you get good. Oh man, I haven't heard that type of phrase in a minute, a hot minute. Get good. Oh man. Yeah, just glass cannon itself is just so risky. Starting when I get my XP back. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Would we ever have the ability to try tier 17 T17 weapons in like a range or something we can make a more informed decision when choosing a reward? I mean, to like test out a weapon. I understand, like, you know, you want to be able to test out a weapon before, you know, investing in it. That would be nice. That would be nice, but I don't know. That's definitely something that Hurdy can answer. I wouldn't know. Man, nerf not needed. Damn phone playing PoE got slapped while typing. That's how it be. I'm not trying to die as well. I'm paying attention to chat. Yeah, sorry, I can multitask. For I can't. You can't. Got you. It's fine. It happens. We're not meant to multitask anyway. For the most part, like some people can do it, but I know I can't. So I'm surprised I'm able to talk to chat and still do what I'm doing on screen at the same time. Oh yes, kill this guy. Come on, come on. Yes. I don't care if I didn't get anything. I just don't want that guy alive. Come on, get everybody close. Nice. Are the new skills related to pets, Kappa? I mean, that would be nice to hear, Capoeira, if it's related to pets, but I doubt it, honestly. I doubt it right now. They have other priorities. I would love it, but, you know, I doubt it. Okay, we'll go straight here. Ah, but you're also banned on getting new XP anyway. What? I guess he's trolling. Boom. Don't think so, at Matt. How much percent would you say co-op is completed? I don't think you can get an answer to that one there, Hurdy, but I could be wrong. 0. I think 0 too, because again, they're still trying to get the skill shakeup going. So I would agree with Matt there, 0. Because they still have to finish the skill shakeup still. So as long as I get counts on my armor level, I'm fine. Okay. Ow. Got smacked in the face there by fire. When Pupsy is in Discord for hashtag free Pupsy? I don't know. I don't know the story what happened there, but we shall see. Of course it's not completed since we're focusing on other parts. Makes no sense to do 50-50. Focus on 70-40, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, just let them focus on their skill shakeup first, and then we'll worry about co-op later. I know for me, I'm not rushing at all. I got plenty of other things to catch up on, and just with my regular adventure, so I'm good. Co-op can wait for a little bit for me, honestly. I know not for the new players. The new players like, yo, when's co-op coming out, man? They want it like today. But I'm pretty sure they'll come back when it actually is out successfully, you know. I'd rather be out perfectly than just half-assed. That's just me, though. There is something you could do when you have a larger team. Have one team focus on skill shakeup, the other team working on co-op. But yeah, we don't have that. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting statement there, Hurdy. Did you just say that like the new skills are related to co-op? Is that what you're trying to say? But is it like at least 50% done? Hohex. It does not. It does matter how far. No, it doesn't matter how far it's done. Matt, a guy earlier came in asking why he couldn't see his friend. It shouldn't matter. It's done when it's done, and we're not rushing it. We want it. We want to make it cool and nice. And I agree with Herdy on that one. I'd rather it be well polishedly done than just rushed out because people demand it. In this case, you know. Matt, when you have a co-op tag in Epic Games Store, this isn't surprising, to be honest. I see. Well, we're gonna have to wait till see. Like I said, that's why when they said they're gonna work on co-op next year, I already knew that like it's gonna be a hot minute. It could be a hot minute. But yeah, no, like I said, let them finish their skill shakeup first, and then we'll worry about co-op then. Because yeah, those skills must be very important. The fact that he said that a separate team can focus on shakeup and the other team could just do co-op, it's like, then it's obvious then that means this one of these skills, or maybe both the skills, are pertaining to co-op, which would be cool to see. Charizard, when leaks? That's a good question. That's a very good. That's why I changed my title to when. And it's a shiny when too, might I add. Yeah, let me drop my auto ass. Okay. I just went for a leak. Does it count? Oh my. Matt. When dev stream, yes. Like, I would love to tune into that. Oh man, that is cray, man. I mean, as always, you know, I would definitely love to like do like it'd be nice to do like a community question. Like I could just interview like Herdy and whichever dev is available that wants to like give off the leaks information. Obviously Sunday is like my best days to do it, or whenever it's available, it's fine too. They just drop it whenever they can just drop it. But the way how it's looking, I think probably like in 6 weeks they're gonna drop some kind of information. Within 6 weeks, we'll say. Argantis, can't help people don't understand this is common to label, even when it's not implemented when a game is in early access. Nah, it could not be related. It's something done in the industry. Parallel development, one team works on release 1 when the other team works on release 2, or it could be different features in parallel. Kati! Hi, Herdy. Will Coconut, Pacific, Peach, Mysterious Nest, etc. remain in the next update, or will they be discontinued? That would be great, Ohex. I mean, man, that's a good question, Caddy. That is a great question, man. A very good question. I actually love it. Argantis, I know how game dev works, especially on Epic Games. Just confusing for newcomers, though. Yeah, and I already said my piece about that. Let them do what they want. They know what they're doing, honestly. They will start to drop somewhere else, as same as some other items that are lost with the WC removal. Come on, Hero, think WC. Oh, wood cutting and wood cutting? No. It'll be wood cutting and oh my god, it's been so long since I've done those skills. Hold on. Mining and no. WC, I don't know. Being paid bad. It's weed cutting. I love that. I love it. That's funny. That'd be funny. Hemp armor. Hell yeah. I mean, it is gonna be 420 in like 3 months or so. So maybe might happen. Maybe. I feel for Matt. No resilience tonic till February. We're gonna have to depend on each other till then. So sell those mushrooms cheap, please. Jeez, man. I had to buy bottles, man. Like actual bottles. I couldn't make it because I ran out of my own shrooms, man. I'm getting high off my shrooms and stuff. Oh my gosh, man. No, but no, for serious though, those tonics needs to come out quick, man. We're running out, man. Like in 2 weeks would be nice, or next week we get something related to that, please. Just for the tonic. Just put them in, put the shrooms in scavenging or something, man. Cause I know you're not gonna get a shroom while fishing, that's for sure. I fished a mushroom. It's 420 every day. I know it's 420 every somewhere part of the world. Just add the shrooms to the GIF. That's true too. You can add those shrooms to the GIF or just add them to scavenging or maybe one of the new skills. I don't know. They just need to come back fast. That's all I'm saying. Cause I'm desperate, man. I'm like that Dave Chappelle meme where he's just Tyrone Biggums scratching his neck like, yeah, I got some more of that resilience tonic. The great shroom shortage. Yep, the great shroom shortage, man. We definitely need to get more shroom in here, man. Shroom shortage. It's a catastrophe that's happening. Oof, I just dodged that arrow. Barely dodged that arrow. Interesting question there, Ohex, saying, will titles be tradable in future? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Because, you know, Hurdy, he got to catch them all. Catch all them titles. Same here, be nice to catch them. I mean, titles would be nice. I mean, actually, I would like titles to, like... I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about titles, to be honest, actually. Because I was going to say, you can keep giving us titles, sure. But, like... I'd rather they not be part of a reward in the expedition. I'll be honest. That's just me. I don't know how you guys feel about titles being in the expedition still, or just removing them outright and put it in another resource instead. I know Corey talked about that, but myself, I don't see any need to trade those, nor will there be any price market for them anyways. Please remove titles as a reward for valor. Yes, then, yes, that's what I would say. 100% agree with you on that one, Ohex. 100% agree with you on that one. Because I'd rather get another Prime Force shard over a dang Valor title, I should say. Some people like titles, and from a game perspective, it's a nice filler price to extend mechanics. I don't know about that one. Hey, we know gamers would love to see otherwise, but they don't like to see prices dropping either. We can't have it all. Of course. No, of course. You gotta have some kind of balance on certain things. All I just said that, like, I'm not saying titles should be removed altogether. I just don't want them in the expedition. That's just my opinion, though. If they have to be there, then fine. I'll accept it, but I won't like it. That's all I'll say. Like you said, we can't have it all, right? Because there are some pretty funny memes, though, from the titles, though. Oh yeah, Hurdy. Are we gonna get a 7th relic slot, or that's like a foregone thing? 'Cause I remember that was a thing that we were talking about a while back. Not on the list, no. It was brought to topic because of the complaints about the change from multiplicative to additive, but we countered it with buffing damage artifacts instead. Okay. That's okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. No, that did happen. Yeah, I remember. That's why the Abyssal Dominator got buffed. I remember. Right. That's what went from like 12 to 16 and 20, 16 to 25 and 20 to 25%. I remember. And also just in general, they just made buffs to artifacts. Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah. Still, it would be nice to have an extra one just because, I just want to not have to deal with like energy sucking freaking mages, but you know, it is what it is. Any other question, guys? I know for a fact that, you know, you guys should have more questions than that right now. Extra slots specifically for Valor legendary artifacts. What's after co-op? I don't know about that one, OX. I don't know about that one, OX. Fun. That's a good one, Hardy. Oh man. Nope. Okay, so nope. Fun. Pets be nice, actually. Housing. I mean I would say it'd be nice if you could hold a it would be nice if you guys could hold like a special event or something where like just like how y'all did for the the what's it called? The Bone Millard. I'm definitely butchering that name. I'm so bad at this. His bone, it'll appear. Bone Ward Mill. It'd be nice if y'all got like somebody to like not pay somebody or like have like some sort of like intercom or something there to like so we could just speak to the Emporium at our own house. That'd be nice. An Emporium at our own house would be sick. So then I don't have to do anything about trading outside my house. I could just do everything from my house, adding more value to house. That's just me being selfish. I ain't gonna lie, I'm being very selfish with that because you know the Emporium's the Emporium. Will engine events be active across LR with the blobs? I'm pretty sure yes, due to the article I was reading earlier today. I'm pretty sure it should be active because these are like the dates for the next multiverse event. It's going to start in February 3rd, 2026. So that's like about a little bit more than 2 months each session. And then there's like a week break and then you go back to the sessions. That's not too bad. I'm just assuming though, but we'll see. Or maybe Emporium in Inverden. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Emporium in Inverden. That would be interesting. An Emporium at the Inverden as well. I ain't dying like last time like that. Freeze. So update will drop then. I mean, a leak would be nice. If you can leak something this week, like today or something, would be nice. But again, if you just started working on the skill shakeup, there's probably not much you can leak. So all the dungeon every hour got the same RNG because some maps are easier than others. I mean, they should have adjusted RNG depending on the dungeon that you're doing. Like obviously, you know, for example, the maps I'm doing, they tend to be we're talking like a little bit more generous than, let's say, you're doing like Ash. It's like, yeah, you're not getting anything in Ash. Like nothing huge. You'll get some stuff in Ash, but nothing huge. I'm just assuming that, but I don't know. I'll let Mr. Herd answer that one. I'm telling that because some mythic maps are doable with legendary and epic artifacts. I don't know if you should have said that, Fade Man. Ooh boy. I don't know, you should have said that, man. He gonna be like, oh really? That's the case. Okay, now we're gonna make them more difficult. I'm like, oh boy. I know you didn't say which maps, but now they're gonna evaluate all the maps and they're gonna make them all just as equally difficult than the other one. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful what you say. That's what usually happens. It's also a bit about player skill and consumable usage. Oh, okay, good. Okay. I mean, not that I really care, to be honest. I don't really care since I'm always in transcendent maps anyway, so I don't really care. Oh yeah, I'm banning that guy. Definitely banning that person real quick. Let's see. I put on the wrong tab. Okay. All right. Let's see. I can play every map pretty close to each other in time and damage taken. So it's more a bit about scenery and monster preference. So they have the same RNG. Do they? I don't know. The best way to answer questions with a question. But obviously, you know, it's all RNG for the most part. You know, some days you get good stuff, some days you don't. It all depends on like you said, the scenery. Like which monster do you prefer to fight? I guess. At this point in time, it's just about monster preference or like stage preference. But yeah, every tier shares the same odds. The odds get increasingly better when you increase the tier. Obviously, it's still low because we can't flood. Obviously not. Of course, but it's like what Argus always says. You know, he always says that everybody has the same RNG. It's just the people who play more of the game gets more chances to roll that same die. Their odds don't change, but they just get more turns to roll the die. That's all. And thus, eventually, you know, if someone rolls the die that many times, eventually they're going to get more better odds than somebody who plays like an hour a day or 2 hours a day, you know. Which makes sense, you know, it makes a whole lot of sense that that's the case. Okay, I'm off to work again. Cheers, guys. Alright, Hardy, no problem. Thank you, man, for everything you've done for us, and we appreciate it. And, you know, hope you like the, what you call it, the, dev team's, cheers that we did, appreciation that we did last year. Hope you appreciate that. It also made sense to me that... Oh yeah, that was lovely. Okay, that's good to hear. Thank you. It also made sense to me that it would be more RNG if it was more difficult, but no. Anyway, I finally resolved the doubt. Thanks. Okay. Alright, well... Thank you for that, Hurdy. And yeah, I mean, that's good to hear. Then that means in about 6 weeks or so, we're gonna get a new update, hopefully before the next expedition. Much love. Yep. Okay, let's see. Get out of that corner. So now we know for a fact that we are definitely gonna have to start leveling up character XP fast, much quicker, because of how like a lot of things are gonna change by then. Different roles, different tiers, different things. Thanks, Herdy. GG's, yep. Definitely would say thank you all also for asking the questions to Herdy. Very, very important that y'all ask those questions. It was very helpful, which I appreciate, because some of y'all asked some very good questions. I didn't even think about, like the Peach Pacific or the shrooms. You know, like those are very important to find out. You know, it's good to know. Definitely good to know to when are we gonna get updates on those things, because I'm pretty sure all of you guys are struggling with the whole shortage of the resilience tonic and everything else, and any other items that you need resources towards. Oh, I forgot to ask him about Descending Nightmares. Like, when are we gonna get a buff to Descending Nightmares? Like, how, like, what changes are gonna be towards Descending Nightmares? So we do need something to replace those dang hides. Those hides need to be replaced, or something needs to be added, because Descending Nightmares is very lackluster right now. Like, the only reason why I even do it is because... only reason why I even do Descending Nightmares is just to, just to get the Nightmare Vault for the weekly loot, and also get the legendary Arcane Fragment. That's all I really do it for. Because once this expedition's gone, there's almost like no incentive to do the Descending Nightmares. Besides trying to get the Nightmare Vault again. That's probably the only thing that's worth getting. Dude, I would definitely love another Astral Dream so I could sell that one. Yeah, Echoes of Time, yeah, that's another mode that needs to be updated, man. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get a buff on those. I keep doing that. Sorry, I'm gonna close that. Yeah, anyone, if I can now do gold time, just have a chance to drop siege. Encyclopedia. As a person, adventure pass, yeah. That's crazy. Like, it's just crazy how time flies. Like, I'm about to hit level 120 again. Like, I think by next week by next stream Sunday I should have my ascension stream. It's gonna be fun to do that one. Hopefully. But yeah, it'd be nice to get information about the Descendant Nightmares and Echoes of Time. It'd be very, very nice to get those inputs on that. Alright. Finally you dropped the dang arcane fragments there, Arcanix. We take those every day. Shoot, I remember the other day I was pissed off actually about this game because like Arcanix dropped a legendary arcane fragment for me. And I got surrounded by so many mobs that I ended up getting mugged for it back. They took it back, which I was like, really? I was so upset. I was like, really? So I ended up dying with the arcane fragment. I was so mad. I did like 10 runs after that and I ain't got nothing back. So I was so mad. I was like, alright. That's what happens when you when you're like dead tired, but I was just so mad at myself that day. Lost Relics OnlyFans? Or since when? This is when, OX? Of course, I know. I know you're joking, obviously. Exclusive content. Oh yeah. The most intense content you ever see for the OnlyFans. It's funny because like I'd imagine OnlyFans was literally for the fans. Like just I thought it was like originally just to see like for like an animation project or something, or like a director's cut or something, or like just to like see how like the creator makes certain things. And you know, that's what I thought OnlyFans was like. That was the original design I thought OnlyFans was for, you know, only for the fans to see. Clearly that wasn't the case when the ladies took over, and that was it. The ones who are top dog making all that kind of bread. I was like, all right, well, there goes that idea. Not to say that's a bad thing, you know. They let them do what they gotta do. Let them make that bread. I know some of them making their income with that kind of money. Tyson. Oh, that's a good one. Warden's feet. Yes. Yes. That's what we're gonna pay for. And we're gonna pay in Lunari just to see Warden's feet or engine, man. That is some funny shit. Warden's feet. Oh my god. Warden's OnlyFans. That's hilarious. I'm pretty sure some people want to see Grondor's OnlyFans as well. He got some lewd positions I've been seeing. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, man? He got a loincloth and that's it. Also the leather demon. Oh no, but we definitely need Cerelia's OL OnlyFans. That's a definite. That will blow up instantly. Forget it. They make her redesign look really good. Forget it. Should be top of the charts easily. Like the second she drops it, forget it. Top of the charts immediately. Selena Strong Storm OnlyFans. That would be funny. That would be funny, Ohex. Ooh, that's a good one. Elara Storm Rider. Yeah. Definitely that'll be very nice. Oh, I see Selene. Oh, I see Selena Storm God. I see the Amazon skin. I remember. Now I know what you mean. Okay, got you. That would be nice to see. Damn, man. This leather demon is like, shut up about OnlyFans to talk about Lost Relics. I'm like, no, bro. You need a timeout, man. Yeah, timeout right there, buddy. But you know, everyone's gonna subscribe to Herdy's penguin skin OnlyFans. That's definite. The Pinguinos definitely have the highest ratings of all everybody. That'd be funny. %. Oh yeah, I guarantee you though, nobody would go to this one here. And Ohex and High knows. Ohex knows which one I'm talking about. That would never sell. Scarlet Marla, that would never sell. Oh man, that chick will never live it down. That's why I said, like, that's why I said the first thing I said when they make Cerelia, they have to make her hot. I don't care. She's a man. That's what I'm saying, man. You can't have Cerelia looking like a man. Like, that'd be awful. I know she's a demon creature, but come on, at least make her hot, man. That Scarlet chick is a man. Later, boy. No, really. It's like, and the thing is, the numbers don't lie. Like, it's one thing to like, for some people to like, I've been seeing on Reddit or Twitter, they like to try to gaslight you and say some stupid crap that I'm just like, bro, just look at the charts, look at the numbers. If no one ain't buying, no one ain't buying. No one ain't buying it. I'm sorry. It's the facts. I'm sorry. Numbers don't lie. So, yeah. If I was Cliff, I would fire that person who made that skin. And then you're like, what if he made it? I'm like, well then, you may want to do some more research. Let's put it that way. Let's do some more research. And don't make these manly ladyboys over here. Oh yeah, also I was lucky the other day. I got the Prime Force shard to go off, and I was able to get for my Astral Dream a chill effect. At first I wanted bleed or poison over chill at first, but after playing with it for a couple of runs, like yesterday and the day before I was playing with it, I was like, it's actually surprisingly broken. Actually, chill is actually pretty like high tier, I would say, in terms of a skill effect, because like you get 3 effects out of it, which I was like, oh, chill does 3 things, because it damages the enemy, it slows them down, and it reduces what is it? No, just 3 things. I know it freezes, it does damage, it slows them down, and it does it slows their animation. No, it slows their movement speed. There you go. It slows their movement speed. Which is like crazy to think. Ow, how did that hit me? Sorry about that. I had to handle something. It's a She-Man. Sorry. It slows attack speed, and also I think, yeah, basically, I mean, encyclopedia right here, it just basically yeah, right there, it does 3 things. It inflicts damage over 5 seconds, reduces movement and attack speed. That's why I was like by 40%, which is almost half, to be honest. It's actually really good, and that's why I was kind of like hoping for bleed or poison instead, but this is actually better than those 2 in my opinion so far. And because the damage per tick is 350, because I saw the numbers when they tick, it's 350 for 5 seconds. So if you do a little calculator, 350 times 5 seconds, I'm doing an additional 1750 damage like over 5 seconds, which is pretty awesome, I would say. Definitely for the next Prime Force shard, I'm gonna try to go for his bleeding poison. If not, I would definitely like swiftness or no, not might. Definitely not might on a staff. Haste. That would be sick to get bleed, haste, swiftness, or poison. That's would be my next 4 choices there. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should hold out. Maybe Frenzy might be coming along, like he said, later on. Like later on. I don't know how later on it's gonna be, but it'd be interesting to see. That's gonna be sick. Because I already got freeze going off. Freeze is good. Like Mr. Freeze over here. Drink that. Need some water. Because I know for all of us who are going to do tier 17, we'll be getting this to get more arcane fragments, that's for sure. I'm assuming that anyway. But yeah, no, these, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to gamble another time for my Astral Shard and hopefully I can get the one of those other abilities there that I said. That's crazy, man. I definitely want them to keep giving these Valor Bound mark, which is like really, really good. Just to gamble for whatever market you need. Where are you at on the tools and armor quest, hero? That's a very good question there, Ohex. I think I'm at level 5, like on the quest to try to complete it. Like, I'll show you right now. Right here. I'm still doing level 5 to gather the activities, and this is the I'm probably gonna get the Guardian done by this week. Level 5, so then I'll be able to upgrade my armor to level 5, which I would still like more damage reduction. Just cause. How about you, Ohex? How far are you? Nice. Level 4 on tools and 5 on armor. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna be done with armor first, because that's like the easiest one to work on right now. Especially now, because like, especially now because of how you have the expedition to do with Conqueron. So you'll be able to gain like 3 guardians per 2 minutes or so. So that's extra. That's an extra 3 guardians per run, which is awesome. But I already know some people be farming. I mean, technically you could farm Guardian Arena. You could farm Guardian Arena for that too. Or definitely Frostfall Supremacy. That's probably like, because you would get 3. I think you get 6 Guardians when you do Supremacy, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I forget how many Guardians appear in Frostfall Supremacy. I'm pretty sure it's 6. The 79 level 3 isn't bad for the Guardians too. FGA. Not sure what you mean by that, Argansis. Oh hell yeah! When you think about it, that's probably like the least That's probably the least efficient way to do it, honestly. Because you're going 1-for-1, like for like a minute or so. Yeah, you're better off just doing the Descendant Nightmares or the Frostfall Supremacy. Yeah, you definitely gotta level that up. And also Godspeed to those players who are making the sacrifice to actually get it all done fast for us to see how much exactly do we exactly need to level up. That I do appreciate. Descendant Nightmares 3 plus Chiron Conqueror should be good enough. Yeah, right now. And that's why it's very important for the players who are actively playing, you know, right now. We better take advantage of it right now, because once Conqueron's gone, that's it. We won't have that extra run. We just have to just do Descending Nightmares for the most part. You know, like I said, I did like the idea what I said when the person said to get rid of Heart of the Horde and put a Guardian instead. I was like, bro, that's awesome. We definitely want more Guardians to show up. Plus, it'll give an incentive for people to use that potion from Conqueron. So, you know, more Guardians show up. Guess what? That bumps up the price of that potion. So, definitely is a good reason to just show up more, have more Guardians come out of nowhere. Or like to buff Guardian Arena, I think they should make it so that you can have like multiple Guardians appear instead for like a Transcendent run or something, like 3 at a time or something. I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool too. Just have like to beef up Guardian Arena, because we only have up to Epic, you know. Oh snap, we got ourselves a freaking Guardian's chest. You know what that means, guys? Are we gonna get 20k? Oh, that's funny. And you know that's gonna be for the weekly loot. That's gonna be for the weekly loot, baby. I'm gonna try to open it now. I always like to be disciplined about that. GG's nice, thank you. I was like, what? How many freaking runs was that? 31 runs in Mount Okep today. 31 runs. That's crazy RNG. That's crazy amount of runs, man. Shoot, that's why people like, I saw someone made a comment in today's general chat saying like, oh, how many how much money can you make in an hour? And I was like, dude, the game is just by nature grindy. Like you have to just keep playing, dude. It's crazy. I was like, no, it's no. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like the amount of grind you have to do for Lost Relics is crazy long. It is crazy, dude. Like I wouldn't even know, like like I would, like I said, I always tell everybody like this game is not like, you're not gonna retire. You might just play for the experience at this point, because after what happened with Eng, like going to like freaking like below, it's gonna be go down below like a penny at some point. The way how it's going, man, I had high hopes for Engine 2 to be like, to be really amazing, but they goofed big time. Because if you look at the game just as a game, you know, it's like, alright, well then, you can still sell some of your stuff, obviously, you know. You can definitely sell your stuff and probably get something out of it, but even so, it's like, eh, it's not much, but it's something. Oh, that's what killed the other demon. There you are. Get your child out of here. Nobody wants to see your demonling. I think it's so annoying. Actually, that is a question I have for you guys. Is anyone, which I'm not sure if you're gonna part ways with it because it's very rare to get. Let me know if any of y'all are selling the Swift mark. Definitely would like to buy off somebody. Very good artifact. Let me go to, obviously you guys know what it is, but yeah, I definitely want to mess around with it because I definitely want to step in the word Swift, and I should get it like Swifty, because that thing is expensive to me blowing. For me to blow 13k, I want to blow like maybe like 9 to 10k. I would probably say that's like the highest bid I'd offer for it. So if anyone has that, by all means, you know, DM me. I definitely would like to buy this. So I would probably replace the Either Supreme Takedown, or if not, the Necrofancy. It's one of those that I'll try to replace. Or actually, no, I'll probably replace the Archer's Ring of Revenge. I just depend on my prawns to heal, if anything. You won't get it for less than 17K, bro. I know. Hey, look, hey, look, let a man try to hustle, man. Let a man try to hustle, man. I know that thing is like, I didn't think that at first when I saw it, I was like, yo, that thing is not that expensive. I'll change it for a Ring of Transference. Ugh, that's that is rough to get rid of, honestly. It's really good as well, but not impossible, I would say, to get rid of, though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, this has helped me when I'm doing my Descending Nightmare runs. Like, forget it. This combined with my other bad boy, what is it, Legion's Fall, forget it. Like, because in some essence I could part ways with this to have a Legion's Fall still and have the mark for it, but there's so little supplies of this compared to the mark for the Swift mark. 17,000. That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, in terms of like Eng, how much is that right now in Eng? Let's go to Coinbase right now. Eng right now, I mean, if it's red, ooh, by 5%. Yep, we're still dipping. It's like we're constantly like having a downtrend since a year ago, October 2024. Over a year ago, we're having such a downtrend. We will never experience the peak of November 2021. That is crazy, when it was like freaking almost $4. But them gas fees back then were crazy. Oh my god, those gas fees were no joke. Just to spend on one thing. So let's pretend 17,000 times 3 cents, $500. God dang. God dang, that's a lot of bread for me to burn just to get that Swift mark. I don't know. I guess I'll just wait. I will just wait then, unfortunately. 18,000, nice. Almost to my 20,000 mark. 17K. I can do it. I can do it. I just got a whole lot of runs to do. That's crazy how, like, yeah, I'll definitely ascend next week. That's crazy, but it's just crazy how, like, I literally went, so good luck. Yeah, an engine keeps dropping, good luck. Wait, I haven't got one, and I got offered good prices back then. No, you're right. You're right. I can't be stingy, because the price of that thing will constantly stay up if Eng keeps going down in price, which makes a whole lot of sense, actually, Argantis. So no, you're right about that. No, you're right. I have to reevaluate my idea for it, you know. I mean, yeah, I was thinking about that, because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like reevaluate my idea of that. But another thing is, like, no one's selling it either. That's another thing. No one's like selling that thing at all. And here comes the Heart of the Horde. You see, right now, this would account as a Guardian, man. Tight. I gotta waste my time killing this stupid thing. And I don't even get an Arcane Fragment. Tight. And they nerfed Plague Bearer, lost interest for this, and I lost interest for Swift Mark. Yeah, no, I really didn't like that. I really didn't like that, honestly. I guess what I just feel like, what scared me about the devs in this game right now, they reminded me of, not exactly the same, but their behavior is very similar to to the devs for Lorcana, the card game that I was playing, but I stopped because they didn't know what they were doing. Now, I'm not saying the devs here, they don't know what they're doing. Clearly they know what they're doing, but I compare them in the sense that they're very controlling. The fact that every time Hellbringer pulls out a new awesome build, they nerf it. The fact that Faroka was the one who was trying to get the Plague Bearer to get it to be broken, got nerfed to almost oblivion, pretty much, which, you know, which is unfortunate to see. Well, I'm pretty sure that there's other nerfs I'm forgetting, but, you know, there's plenty of examples. So in that regard, I will admit, I don't like feeling the constant nerfs all the time. It kind of sucks, you know. Melee is the only game style I can afford and enjoy playing anyways. The only thing I want is that they need to balance things before they release it. Yeah, like they need to like try to balance things out before they release certain things, but at the same time it's like, you know, they just gotta fix a lot of stuff at times. True, because from the first time I saw the new poison buff, I knew I had to buy a Plague Bearer. Then they nerfed it. No, I am happy I didn't bother trying to buy it because I saw what happened, and I was literally that bear meme, or that monkey meme, where he's just standing there and he looks away. Like I was literally just looking away, like bro, like it's just sad. Like I'm gonna feel upset the day if they ever touch Archers. That's when I'm like, all right, you crossed the line. I'm done with the game after that, because I just love Archers. Archers is such a great mythical weapon that I'm like, please, just whatever you do, you can touch anything, just do not touch the artifact. Pause. Because I know someone's gonna take that out of context. Even if almost no one buys or sells it, also I've never seen one. Yeah, word either. Yeah, I've never seen anyone really use it. Like, I know there's probably like old videos, like old ass videos back in the day of someone using the Plague Bearer. But it's like, it's one of those old OG relics, you know? It's like, how do you nerf those OG relics? Like, that no one really is trying to buy, you know? I was having fun with the mythic staff from previous expedition and Plague Bearer. Right. Go ahead, elaborate more, Argantus. So you just like the fact that it had two different types of poisons that stacked, right? Two of us using it and they nerf it. Meanwhile, Emma of the Ancients overpowered for a month. Well, I mean, true. I mean, has there ever been a... Well, I know they nerfed the hell out of Queen Misery, so I can't say they've never actually, you know, nerfed a Transcendent before. If they have. I mean, To be fair, Emblem comes at a high price though. It's broken as all hell, yes. But it comes at a high cost of 1,000 energy. That's a lot. So if you don't have high energy fishing or energy relics, you know, it's not something that I would think they would just nerf willy-nilly, you know. It comes at a high price, that's for sure. And it's definitely not cheap to get. Same, but it wasn't that good because I was doing 430 damage. It wasn't that good just to just normal, I see. We all know why they don't nerf trans Kappa. I mean, yeah, no, you get a lot of people who have those trans, you know, they would definitely just get up and leave if they start touching transcendent stuff. It's like, and the thing is, there's not even that many transcendence like artifacts to nerf, to be honest, except the ring and Emblem of the Ancients, obviously. But no, I'd be so pissed. They'd be like, oh, it's nerfed. I'd be furious they nerfed the damn Emblem of the Ancients. Like, what? Why would y'all nerf it? But obviously we know why. Shoot, man, I'm still mad that they took away my Viper armor, man. I was moving way faster than this, actually. Shoot, man. And like, I guess what I just don't like with these armors that we have is like, they're nowhere near as good as armors we had before, you know? Like, we have some effects, but they're so minuscule. And I feel like they're gonna probably like later introduce like quote unquote better armor, but like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be behind a paywall. You know, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be behind a paywall where they're gonna introduce something like, oh, like Ascension armor or something, and then it's gonna be like you gotta do the same thing we did before to ascend your armor to let's say from level 10 to level 20. You know, and I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, more grinding. But it's like, oh, but you get better skills. So I'm like, I guess. I guess that's something I feel like they would do, I feel like, in the future, which I'm like not really for that per se. But that's just me speculating though. Oh, nice. Get an arcane fragment, baby. We take that to the bank. Stash. Get some water in the meantime, because man, it's crazy. Like, did you guys finish all your weekly goals for like this already, or are you guys still working on it? Very nice, Ohex. 24 kills at the moment. Yeah, you're probably done like in the next 30 minutes or so. Probably less than that. Yeah. 5 to 10k. Won't do 25k anymore. Too much grinding, right, Organtus? Too much grinding, right? Yeah, it's just a lot to just do every week for the expedition. Like, oh, I cannot wait for this expedition to be done. I could take a nice break. Because those 25k runs, I agree. It gets so mentally draining at times. It's like, bro, how many times can I keep doing this crap every week? I do the other ones, but I choose to ignore the 25k. Yep. Yeah. It's just a lot to do. Like I said, that's why I asked them many times to just, you know, lower it to 20k. I think 20k would have been reasonable. Like, would have been reasonable in my opinion. But I will say this much. I am grateful for doing the 25k because what Hurdy said about, I mean, this is good for people like myself who are not overlord already, you know, like 120 level 3 everything. Like, you know, if you're already at that stage, then you don't really need to be playing the game that much, to be honest. It's because there's hardly anything for you to do besides just trying to get some loot from time to time. But like, you know, the fact that he said the new skill is going to be related to your max XP is going to be, you guys with the max levels are going to have a good head start on everybody else, which is like great to hear. That's what it gives. That's what he said today is gave me motivation to say, okay, I gotta keep pushing myself to get this done every week. Because that's why I'm gonna be ascending like literally again, like by next week. What was that? I got hit like Sonic Pinball over there. Practically making that sub 3 minutes now with that buff. That astral buff is so good. But yeah, I do agree with you, Ohex. You were saying to what's his name, Purdy, saying how what's after co-op, you know, which is something that you can already tell that they're not thinking about anything after co-op yet, because it's like they first have to get co-op done correctly first, you know? So it's like they must have really been busy, like over the vacation. Like, they haven't really like touched the game or anything during those weeks, I think, which is fine. Because I would like them to touch pets at some point of my Lost Relic career. Pets would be nice if they actually, you know, did something with them. Besides being a novelty. For housing also be nice too. 19,000. Getting closer. Closer. Is it allowed to sell your account? Oh, Fade, man, no. Sadly, no. I guess what I'm kind of be surprised is, like, if you could successfully even sell your account, how would you, like... I don't know. I don't know, so I'm not sure how you would be able to, like, get away with it, or how he would detect it either. I wouldn't know how he would be able to figure that out, but it's not allowed, but I'm pretty sure some people will be interested in doing that. But yeah, I would definitely say it's probably like bannable, I would say. But yeah, I mean, like I said, hey, look, you want to take the risk, that's on you. I never co-signed it at all. Oh man, because I know that's what people. I'm not sure if people do that in Web 2, because I know people they be doing some crazy market stuff, like in like call it games like Counter-Strike and these other games. Like they just do like backdoor dealings in the website behind like other third-party websites, which I'm just like, damn. I'm surprised you guys are able to do half that crap. Of course, Argansis. It's against TOS. Exactly. That's why I wouldn't do it. You have a Swift. I would not. A Fade, man. I mean, you have a Swift mark. That's good to know. But like, just to buy your account, just to get a Swift mark, is probably not something I'm gonna ever do. Honestly, like. A Swift mark I'll buy from you, sure, at a, you know, at a reasonable price, but obviously not the price I said. Obviously, I have to reevaluate that. But yeah, I would just buy that from you. That's about it. But other than that, yeah, everything else, forget it. Buy his account and get both banned. Exactly. That's why I'm not. And it's worse for me if I were to try to do something so stupid, because I'm like being I'm live streaming right now. Obviously Kappa. That's why I'm like I'm not gonna do something that stupid. I'm like, no, I'm good. I guess I just wouldn't know what to do with an extra account. It'd be just no. Like that's good for somebody who's like brand new to the game, but even then it's like, you know, it's not, I still wouldn't push for that at all, because you know you will get caught somehow. Well, you going, Rog? Stop running from me. Thank you. Die. Stupid Rog. How many do I have? Only 388. Man, those stones are like, I need so much more. I need so many more just to get like 20 of those scrolls to go off. I'm getting 19,500. 500. Oh, after this run, which should be awesome, awesome, awesome. Ooh. I got a sharp shooter over there, man. That I just gotta get good. Stop getting sniped. I wish he would have elaborated more, Hurdy. I wish Hurdy would have elaborated more about the other skills that were being introduced, but like, you know, or just gave us a leak. Like he could at least told us like the skills names or something, man. That would have been great or something, but totally forgot to ask him that. All we just know is that he has to, we just have to just worry about our leveling up character XP, and at some point not co-op, the skill shakeup is coming within 6 weeks, so we gotta fight Mr. Conqueror for another 6 more weeks. It's like, great. We gotta hear him constantly talk about the steel of perfection all the time. It's like, great. Without presents too. I'm not gonna lie, he was amazing when he dropped presents, yo. I will admit, this Christmas event Cliff did was amazing. It was actually like not huge, but it was a nice little thing he did, which I was like, it was very nice, because they didn't have to give us a bone word mill, which was very nice. That was actually very surprised. I was like, that was very nice. Shoot, I remember somebody had like 4 in their house. I was like, bruh. Yeah, not doing Conqueror more than 3 times a week. 1,500 orbs, gang. Yeah, I know. Sadly, I have to do that punk again. I'll do that punk again later today. Dude, I'm about to do him after this, maybe. After this run, I gotta do him after this run, yeah, because I just got 1500. Well, the last one I got him, but it's fine. I don't give a crap. I gotta kill this guy. Yeah, Ohex, it was definitely a W event, bro. It was crazy. It really was a good event. Even though it was surprisingly short, it was really good. It was like, I mean, it got me to spend all my gold. That's why I ended up getting the Mark of the Conqueror. If I were to get another Mark of the Conqueror, I would so flippin', dude, I'd sell it instantly. Not, it's not I could use it again. Obviously, I'm selling that thing immediately if I get it. That's why as much as I don't want to fight Conqueror, I have to fight Conqueror. Because you never know. You get a mark, forget it. That's instant gold, man. Get my gold back, man. I need that. Because I'm already down to almost like, I have 17 days left to get enough gold for like some more Lunari. So I can extend my membership. Like I wanted to try to get to like 5,100 so I get at least an extra 3 months of my membership, but man, the way how things are going, it's not looking like I'm gonna get 3 months. I might get at least 2 months at least extra. The time steel of perfection. I still can never take that guy seriously. I'm like, man, what a loser. Because think about it, he's such a wimp for the fact that like he needs Nether Demon, he needs Drondor, he needs Grodd, all 3 of them. He couldn't afford Warden, but you know, you need all those guys just to even try to stand a chance. And his silly Steel of Perfection as well. So it's like, dude, you need all that just to be decent. But I will say this much though, Conqueror was definitely interesting when he got that OD bug where he would instant kill some people. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie, that crap was funny. I was like, oh thank god I did not get insta one shot, because it was weird how it happened. That bug was scary because it's like I saw what happened to Nightshade. Like Conqueror, when he's in rage, he approaches you, it counts as him hitting you, and then he swings, he hits you, and you die instantly, which is like hilarious. So I was like, damn. I mean, it's hilarious for me to see, and thank god I never experienced that, like seeing that crap. But like, you know, I do, you know, it sucks for the people that happened to them, but you know, it was still funny nonetheless. Let's see. Speaking of Steel Perfection, I might as well F him up real quick, because I gotta use these orbs, man. I don't feel like having to not use these. I'll be wasting my time if I'm not using those damn orbs. That's just me. And then after that, I can then do another run of 500 for the regular adventure. Yeah. How many of these do I have left? 7 of those peak performance, man. My PEDs, man. My PEDs every day. Okay, my goat finally came in.
I am Conqueror. Your path ends beneath my heel. Dark legions rise.
Oh, I hate getting hit by that. That's stupid mage.
Still alive? How quaint. Endurance will not save you from inevitability. Feel the weight of conquest closing in. myself.
Very well.
I will carve your defiance into the stone beneath my feet. You cannot wound the unbreakable. Behold the machine of my dominion. You've learned the rhythm of war, then dance upon the steel of perfection.
Oh my god, he said it with such passion too. Never get tired of hearing that crap, but it's good to hear it once in a while. Every day it's like, bro, no. So annoying. I always forget to ask this. Oh, that was something cool. No, I always keep forgetting to ask Cliff, like, who voiced Conqueron? I wonder who voiced him, because it's like, he's so hilarious. I gotta remember writing that down. Or was it Cliff himself? Nightshade? Nightshade, maybe? I mean, that's a possibility. He does sound like that guy, actually.
I am Conqueron. Your path ends beneath my heel. Dark legions rise.
Because even though I still make fun of him, I mean, it's still a good performance still in terms of, like, remember, he technically was the first boss or colossi to actually talk, you know? 100% Nick? I gotta confirm that with him, man. There's no way. I don't believe it. There's no way. If he did it, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to ask him, like, off stream, or just ask him during his stream. He'd be like, yeah, man, I totally did it, dude. He's a cool guy, though. His partner, Valora. Oh, really? His partner, Valora, did the voice. You're saying, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. I thought, oh. Well, good for them.
Enough. If ruin will not come,
And he did Conqueron, not kidding.
deliver it myself. I will carve your defiance into the stone beneath my feet. You cannot wound the unbreakable. Behold the machine of my dominion.
So I'm like, so you mean to tell me Nightshade did all these voices, because that's bad for me, because I always keep making fun of this guy. I'm like, oh man, I kind of feel guilty now if that's true. It's like, shoot, that's not, I mean, I didn't know.
Dance upon the steel of perfection.
It's still funny though, man. I can't help it. Thank you. Give me my arcane fragment, you punk.
Every heartbeat will be your undoing. I am eternal.
Didn't he also do the tutorial voice also, Darth Roka? Maybe he did. I definitely know he did the song on the Sword and Stein. That I definitely know. That I definitely know he did.
I am Conqueron. Your path ends beneath my heel. Dark legions rise.
I mean, is it like, is there like a credits that shows like the voices that he did? Like, because I'm like, you're saying this, but how do you confirm that, you know? Argantus.
How quaint. Endurance will not save you from inevitability.
We talk a lot with Nick. Oh.
closing in.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to have interviewed Nick a long time ago, but like he's always been busy with his, you know, band, and he's always, you know, busy doing other things. That's why like I always want to interview that guy, but he's always been busy all the time. So there's only so much I could do on my end about him. But I guess I could take your word for it for now that he actually did the voice of this guy.
The unbreakable, behold the machine of my dominion.
Well, regardless, I mean, he did a great job. You know what I'm saying?
The rhythm of war, then dance upon the steel of perfection.
Like Darth Roka, I could believe more, but Conqueron, that's crazy. Like I said, I believe you're against this, but we'll see. Definitely want to confirm that though.
You have earned my wrath. Every strike, every breath, every heartbeat will be your undoing. Conquest cannot fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that I do know. That I do know. It's Fade, man. I know. When you die, you also hear his voice. That's true. I hear that he always has this snarky remark. Which does sound like him, actually.
I am Conqueron. Your path ends beneath my heel. Dark legions rise.
I mean, he does great voice acting if that's the case, you know. I mean, good for him.
Endurance will not save you from inevitability.
I mean, it has to be Nick. I mean, who else would it be?
Feel the weight of conquest.
I don't know.
Closing in.
All I just gotta say is I hope he was compensated for it well, you know, because I had no idea that was him, which I feel bad.
Now, if ruin will not come for you, I shall deliver it myself. I will carve the defiance into the stone beneath my feet. You cannot wound the unbreakable. Behold the machine of my dominion. You think you've learned the rhythm of war, then dance upon the steel of perfection! You have earned my wrath. Every strike, every breath, every heartbeat will be your undoing. I am eternal.
I'm on fire. My pumps ran out the last second. I mean, to be honest, it probably is him. It's because of how, like, I have watched Nick's videos, and he does have that similar deep voice at the end. He's like, oh, Lost Relics games, you know. He has that deep voice that's like... Also, Darth Roka is probably also that. Talks after already dead, too. Yeah. Well, my version always talks to me after he's dead. He's like, I'm gonna F you up, hero. You are gonna die. I'm like, That's nice. I just point to his chest. I'm like, yeah, look at your chest. It's wide open. Your heart's taken out. He's like, oh, I'm eternal. And then just proceeds to die. I'm just like, hey man, that's why for me, like, I kind of saw it as like a joke. The character, not the voice actor. You know, if that's the case, you know, just the monster itself, the guardian is the colossi itself. That's why I was like, oh, well, if you put it that way, then that's, you know, that changes a lot of perspective, you know. But still, it would be nice if I would have do some kind of voice. I'm not sure which character I would do, but I would have to like. Well, actually, no, that would be hard for me to do because being a singer, it would be better to get certain pitches of your voice. I do remember asking a voice actor, like, how do you get better with your voices and your pitches? And they said to, you know, singing does help, which I was like, oh, I can't sing for squat. So I'm like, all right, that's something I ain't gonna pretend to know that I can do, which I'm like, no, I'm good. Sorry about that. Let's see. We're doing great time. I'm just gonna do one more run. Oh yeah. But I think yeah, I think we all just gotta try to stick together, like, as a community, and try to like tough out the next month or so, next 6 weeks to get through the next 6 months, or 6 weeks, I should say 6 months, 6 weeks until the next Colossi comes out, because that's confirmed now, you know. And he did say they're gonna try to get the shakeup out before the next Colossi comes out, which would be great. And that, or, you know, it's always possible some people are just gonna play another game in the meantime, which I'm always an advocate for that. You know, if you feel like you're mentally burnt out of this game, by all means. Like, I know everyone talks about Arcs Raiders so much, which I'm like, remind me, is that game free to play, or is that like you have to pay for that one? Because everyone's like talking about Arc Raiders or like the next game, or, you know, like some people who are trying to wait for GTA 6, which I'm like, bro, that game is never coming out. It's as rare as the Eldritch Stone, man. that thing is never gonna come out. Which I was like, nah, man. Like, there's so many things that happened before GTA 6, which is hilarious. That meme is a meme in itself. It's crazy how much that thing got memed in terms of other gaming, other games, you know. Ooh, nice. 2 arcane fragments. And Heart of the Horde. Alright. Oh my god, this silly thing. Maybe. Oh my god, position. What is up with that Skeletor in the wall? What the hell? They're sacrificing him. He's burning to hell. That Skeletor is just getting barbecued over. Ah, he's gone. That was some graphic stuff, man. I gotta clip that, man. That is hilarious. Let me activate that. Ah, it's a bone. Who cares for bones? Boom, chilling. Well, that's a good question there, Ohex. Since I've played all 3 expeditions, what are the top 3 things I liked? Like about them, and top 3 bad things you didn't like. So, okay, I guess I could do one at a time. So with what's his name? Molasses, right? Top 3 things I liked about him, you know. So I'll just do each one. I mean, that sounds like a good idea for a video idea, but for now I'll just give like a short synopsis of it. But I would say Molasses, what is there to like about him? I mean, he was massive. Like I did like the feel that he was a very threatful being by being like so damn huge. He was like, you know, he fit the word Colossus, and that you know, he left a good impression on me that he was not easy. Like, you could die by him very easily if you actually did not go prepared. And he was challenging, so that's 2. And what is it? And I like the fact that there was like subtle little details. If you paid attention to him, you could kind of see, you know, his attack patterns. You know, you just have to pay attention to his attack pattern, which I forgot who said it, but somebody was saying depending on which leg he drops, he does a different attack. I was like, really? And then I, you know, looked and I was like, oh shoot, they're right. You know, like I like that those subtle little details that they did with him particularly. So the top 3 things I did not like about Molasses was what is it? I mean, 1, he didn't drop anything. That was 1. He didn't drop any damn thing. Oh, technically I could count it as him. Well, I guess you could say it's him, yeah. So which I think it did happen to me. The crater. I remember some players got stuck in the crater and they were so pissed off at that, so they ended up dying half the time because they couldn't get out of the crater. I think I got knocked into the crater one time, but he died already. So I ended up having to just wiggle my way out of there somehow by luck, I think, one time. So that's the second thing I don't like. Ooh, a guardian key. Hell yeah, we'll take that to the bank. And mainly, you know, what else did I not like about him? I can't think of a third thing to not like about him. It's just mainly like he was, yeah, I can't think of a third thing to not like about him, but it'll probably come to me later. Because at the time, we had multiplicative potions back then. So I guess two things I guess I could tell him. I just don't know the third thing. I keep forgetting the third thing, but it's fine. For Velora, I like that she spoke, you know, and that she was challenging in the sense that like she introduced her invisible shield, where it's like, I might count that as a good and bad, because it's good because, you know, she's not gonna die in 2 seconds like how Molasses was. I guess that's the third thing, because he didn't have a shield, so you could keep smacking him no matter what, which I thought was pretty funny, but that did somewhat make him a bit easier compared to Velora, I should say. Velora, let's see. So I'm gonna count the shield as a good and a bad trait. So that's 2 right there. I did like the fact that she gave a lot away, like a lot of arcane fragments away, a lot of materials. Her attack patterns were very simple and predictable, which is also a good and bad thing, I could say. Because, you know, sometimes you don't need a boss to be overwhelming. And I would say the third thing I don't like about her was the fact that she was underwhelming compared to Molasses, because Molasses was massive. He fit the title, you know, Colossus. He's huge. So I'd assume she would have been a huge boss. She was slightly bigger than us, to be honest, when you think about it. She was just like slightly bigger than us. I was like, oh, okay, that's a bit underwhelming, I would say. And I mean, there's not much else good I can say about her. I mean, besides, I guess she was, I mean, her design, I could say her design was very nice, actually, compared to Molasses. Because Molasses, you couldn't really tell how he looked like. He looked threatening, yeah, but, you know, you could see a face, you could see a body with her, you know? And lastly, Mr. Kukuron. So, I did like the fact that he actually gave, like, animation dialogue more than Velora. Because Velora, she kind of, like, whispered. You couldn't really hear her that well. Unless you pumped up the volume very loud. Or maybe I'm just deaf, maybe. He was different in design. Like, it's kind of cool to see that, like, because I remember he was a skin, but then he also became like a boss in the old Halloween event. And it was nice to also see that, like, he has personality instead of just some random guy that just, you know, swinging with a hammer. And, you know, it's like he kind of gave some kind of lore to the game, you know? That's like 2 right there. And I would say, he's very formidable. Like, he's very formidable in the sense that, like, you better bring the right gear, because you will get annihilated by him. Like, you will get annihilated by him if you're not careful. I guess the cons would be, he talks too much. That's definitely one. 2, I think his number, oh, nice. Like a arcane fragment as well. 2 would also be that his height is tiny, because again, the word Colossus is kind of like I think they need to change that wording, because like Colossus means, you know, huge, massive, you know, Conqueron does not fit. Conqueron and Valora don't fit that word at all. That's like I'm trying to sell you a burger and I'm telling you, Ohex, this burger is colossal size, so you expect a huge ass burger, you know? But then I give you a burger that's like the size of my phone, like that. That's Conqueron. Calamity. I'm trying to think. What was the other two things I don't like about Conqueron? Calamity. I mean, what do you mean by calamity? It's Fade Man. I'm just trying to think of other two things. Besides him talking and him being small in terms of size, like body size, pause. Cause I know someone's gonna clip that out of context. I guess he was buggy, but he got fixed, so I can't use that as an excuse. I can only think of two things with him, honestly. I can't think of a third thing, honestly. I can't think of a third thing with this guy. But no, but I actually like that question, Ohex. I may consider doing a separate video for people to want to hear my thoughts on all 3 expeditions. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down as a video idea, but we'll see if I actually do it though. I don't have time to do it because half the time I'm always busy doing other things. It's like something that brings destruction or something, no matter the size. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So, I see. Well, I mean, you know, you're not wrong, Fade Man. You're not wrong, actually, because I remember when I used to play this game long ago with my friends back in the day. Monster Hunter. We would play Monster Hunter, and when I heard the word Elder Dragon, I'm thinking something huge, something massive, like an Elder Dragon. It must be a huge ass being, right? And let's say, let me see if I could find a good example of a creature. I guess I could go to morphs. I could say the closest thing that the dragon looked like, I mean, it's on all 4s and it has wings, so it's not this thing. Just so it's not the Grim Steed, just for the record, it's not the Grim Steed. But we could say it's about double this thing's size, right? It's not huge, it's like medium size, it's not that big. No, that thing would F you up. Oh my god, I hated fighting that dragon. I was like, yo, F this game. That dragon, I forgot its name. Shoot. There's so many. Oh my god. I don't be mixing up names, so I'm not trying to embarrass myself. Hold up. Let me see. Let me Google it real quick so we can could give that real quick. Monster Hunter Elder Dragons list. There we go. Oh, there's a tier list. I'm gonna put tier list. There we go. I'm actually kind of curious to see. Let me see. I don't think. I don't remember the name. Yeah, I don't remember just by pictures. No, I don't remember by just by pictures there. What's this thing's name? Yeah, it's this thing. It's definitely this thing here. Let me get my uBlock origin off real quick. What's the name of this dragon? Oh. Just tell me the damn name. Alright, it's fine, whatever. It doesn't matter. Point is this thing. This was a dragon that would F you up, and he was not that huge. So, if you put it that way, then sure. Sure, Fademan. I'll give you that credit there. I give you that then if that's the case. Let me see something. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right, people, it's that time for me to head out. So you've all been wonderful and amazing today, which I appreciate. And then I wish you all to have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night. And I'll see you guys, during the weekly loot. And if not, I'll definitely see you guys next Sunday. This is the Hidden Hero signing out. And as always, never forget to follow your arrow. Take care.